Determine the unit rate for driving 288 miles on 8 gallons of gasoline. We start by writing our rate as a fraction. 288 miles over 8 gallons. We divide by 8 because 8 divided by 8 is 1, and this will tell us how many miles we can drive on 1 gallon of gasoline. We'll come down below to do the division. 288 divided by 8. 8 goes into 28 3 times, which is 24, with 4 left over. Bring down the 8, and 8 goes into 48 6 times, with a remainder of 0. So 288 divided by 8 is 36, and we have a unit rate of 36 miles per 1 gallon, which we can also say is 36 miles per gallon. A typist can type 480 words in 6 minutes. Determine the unit rate. First, we write our rate as a fraction with 480 words over 6 minutes. Next, we divide both 480 and also the 6 by 6. Because 6 divided by 6 is 1, and this will tell us how many words can be typed in 1 minute. We'll come down below to do the division. 480 divided by 6. 6 goes into 48 8 times. 6 times 8 is 48, with 0 left over. And 6 goes into 0 0 times. So 480 divided by 6 is 80. And we have a unit rate of 80 words in 1 minute, or we can say 80 words per minute. Determine the unit rate for driving 850 miles on 20 gallons of gasoline. We begin by writing our rate as a fraction with 850 miles over 20 gallons. We then divide both 850 and 20 by 20, because 20 divided by 20 is 1, and this will tell us how far we can drive on 1 gallon of gasoline. We'll come down below to do the division. 850 divided by 20. 20 goes into 85 4 times. 20 times 4 is 80. There's 5 left over, and we bring down the 0. 20 goes into 50 twice. 20 times 2 is 40, and there is 10 left over. If we add a decimal point and a 0, we'll bring the decimal point above, and bring the 0 below. Then we can say how many 20s go into 100. 5. 20 times 5 is 100, with a remainder of 0. So 850 divided by 20 is 42 42.5. The reduced form of the rate, the unit rate, is 42.5 miles per 1 gallon, or we can just say 42.5 miles per gallon. George bought 2 kilograms of rice for $3.50. Determine the unit rate or unit price of brown rice per kilogram. We write the rate as a fraction with $3.50 over 2 kilograms. We divide both the $3.50 and the 2 by 2, since this will tell us the cost per 1 kilogram. $3.50 divided by 2 will do below. 2 goes into 3 once. 2 times 1 is 2, with 1 left over. Bring down the 5. 2 goes into 15 7 times. 2 times 7 is 14, with 1 left over. Bring down the 0. 2 goes into 10 5 times evenly. Put in our decimal point, and we have $3.50 divided by 2 is $1.75. So the unit rate is $1.75 per 1 kilogram, or we can just say $1.75 per kilogram. The price of 4 pounds of apples is $8. What is the unit rate? The price of apples per 1 pound. We write the $8 over the 4 pounds, and then we divide both the 8 and the 4 by 4, since this will tell us the price per 1 pound of apples. 8 divided by 4 is 2, so the unit price is $2 per 1 pound, or we can just say $2 per pound. A 16-ounce box of cereal costs $2.40. What is the unit price? Begin by writing the $2.40 over the 16 ounces. Next, we want to divide the $2.40 and also the 16 ounces by 16, since this will tell us the price per 1 ounce. We will come down below to do the division. $2.40 divided by 16. Bring up the decimal point, and then 16 goes into 24 once, with 8 left over. Bring down the 0, and then 16 goes into 80 5 times evenly. So the price per ounce is 15 cents. We say the unit price is 15 cents per ounce. Given the rate 35 miles in 40 minutes, Determine the unit rate in miles per hour. Begin by writing the 35 miles over 40 minutes. Our first step is to convert minutes into hours. We do this by multiplying by the conversion factor. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. Setting up our conversion factor this way will allow the minutes to cancel and will leave us with hours. We need to multiply across the top and across the bottom. Above we have 35 times 60. I'll come below to do that multiplication. Add a 0 as a placeholder. Then 6 times 5 is 30. Carry the 3. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21. So in the numerator we have 2,100 miles. In the denominator we have 40 times 1, which is 40 hours. We have our rate in miles over hours. To convert to a unit rate, we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 40. Since this will tell us how many miles can be traveled in 1 hour. I'll come below to do this division. 2,100 divided by 40. 40 goes into 210 5 times. 40 times 5 is 200. With 10 left over, bring down the 0. 40 goes into 100 twice, which is 40 times 2 is 80. 20 left over. I'll add a decimal point, bring it above, add a 0, and bring it down. 40 goes into 200 5 times, evenly. So we have obtained 52.5 miles over 1 hour. We can say this unit rate as 52.5 miles per hour.